everyone, welcome back to another video, and today I am going to be doing another Let's Discuss Blank in ASMR video, and today we are going to be talking about shopping, because it's that time of year where everyone's shopping, and everyone is just buying stuff and going to stores and stuff, but I wanted to talk about just shopping in general. Like my favorite places, my favorite things to buy, and like just my experience with shopping. So yeah, so without further ado, let's get started with the video. Alright, so I have always been kind of a shopaholic. I've always really loved like going shopping, either for myself or for other people. Like whenever there's like a type of event or thing or holiday coming up where I have the chance to buy someone something or help someone shop for something, that's always something really fun, because I always feel like I can like pick out some really good things for shopping and stuff like that. And grocery shopping is really fun too. So first I want to talk about like grocery shopping. So I learned to kind of love grocery shopping because it's like a time that I get to be able to like exercise and just kind of have some time to myself. So when I was in college, I would like, because I didn't have a car and I like the shops were like not too far away, like a pretty like maybe half an hour walk. Like I know for some people are like, you walk half an hour just to get to the grocery store. Yeah, maybe sometimes even 45 minutes. And I'm like, I enjoy a nice walk. And shopping usually takes a good chunk of my morning, and I really enjoyed it. So like, let me tell you guys my little grocery shopping routine. So I usually go grocery shopping kind of more earlier in the morning. Like I usually leave my apartment at like 10 o'clock, get to the grocery store by like 10:30, and get all my grocery shopping done with like maybe in like an hour and a half. And the one thing I always love to do is I always loved like listening to music or a podcast. So I always had my headphones on, even when I was grocery shopping. When I was in the store, I would just have my podcast in and kind of drowning out everything, because I'm going to bring like autism into this too. As an autistic person, for a lot of like autistic people and people like on the neurodivergent spectrum, we get very overwhelmed in public spaces. So having like a way to be able to kind of drown out all those overstimulating noises and environmental factors, that's always a good thing. Like I would like just screaming children, a lot of like loud people. I always liked having my headphones in and listening to music or listening to a podcast. Like I started a podcast at the beginning and I literally got all the way up to it in just me going grocery shopping alone. It was the Two Idiot Girls podcast. I started right from the beginning, and I would just listen to it, and I would be finished with like 2 episodes by the time I would be back home. And I just loved just grocery shopping because I was able to like get my exercise from walking, and I would be able to listen to music and like catch up on a podcast, because the only times I would really be able to do that was if I was walking to class, walking back and forth from classes, or I would be like going grocery shopping. And And I just like grocery shopping was always kind of like a fun routine that I had. Like I would go at least every 1 to 2 weeks going like grocery shopping. Even if it's not like crazy amounts of grocery shopping, I would probably just do like essentials like getting my milk and veggies, the kind of things that I needed for the week, or like snacks and stuff. Like I never really went crazy grocery shopping, unless it's like the beginning of the semester, or it's like the middle of the semester, and it kind of like used up a lot of my stuff, or my parents came down and got to see me. So yeah, I loved going grocery shopping because that was like a nice little ritual and something I get to do. It's like I kind of made it like my own type of like little ritual with like having my headphones and walking and listening to my favorite podcast and music and just kind of like enjoying myself. It was kind of like self-care. Grocery shopping is kind of like self-care for me because like even though I lose money, like I just kind of like didn't worry about it. So yeah, grocery shopping done. So now let's talk about more about like actual like just going to different stores in general. So like I kind of want to bring like with a lot of like things that I do in my normal day-to-day life. I am autistic, so I want to talk more about autism and shopping and stuff when it comes to like stores. So if you guys don't know, like I had a really bad experience with a LP or loss prevention officer at a Best Buy last year back in May, and it was kind of traumatic for me because as an autistic person, I'm already hyper aware of how I'm being presenting myself, and that LP kind of really like made me even more sensitive to how I am really presenting myself, and also just kind of being far away from home, like can't really do anything. I don't have my mom with me, I don't have any family members with me, I'm all alone, and I really just kind of got to fend for myself. And that LP loss prevention officer kind of really like traumatized me because he like was accusing me of stealing and stuff, and I'm like, I wasn't doing anything. I was just standing here, just minding my business, waiting to go into Geek Squad because I had to go to Geek Squad to bring in my computer because it needed to be fixed. So yeah. So like shopping as an autistic person, it can be hard sometimes, especially now after that experience. I get very kind of like hyper aware and making sure I don't look like some kind of threat to the store, like literally. So I was like wearing this sweater, my Taco Bell sweater, I was wearing makeup, my crochet bucket hat, and like I had a backpack and my like case. I was like holding it close to my chest, not doing anything, and like yes, maybe I was looking at stuff and it may have looked a little bit suspicious, but I'm not blaming myself for that. It was the LP like being really a weirdo about it because I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't trying to steal anything. I was just looking, and that the officer kind of hindered my enjoyment of shopping because now I get really hyper aware. Like I can't even enjoy going into a store with an LP because I get really like on guard. So like after that, like stores like Burlington, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Ross, all those kinds of stores with like an LP at the front, they kind of really scare me. Like I still go to those stores, I still really enjoy those stores, but I become extremely hyper aware of trying to make sure I don't look like some kind of threat or thief or some kind of person that will make a LP kind of think like, oh, is that person trying to steal something? But I'm like, no, I'm not trying to steal anything. shopping. I'm just trying to look at your expensive stuff. But yeah, another thing about shopping is that I used to be a really bad shopaholic. I don't really do that now. I don't do crazy shopping trips anymore. I don't want to have to try to buy something. Like, yes, sometimes I like to buy myself stuff, but I don't like spend all my money at once. I've been trying to work on not spending all my money because now that I'm an adult, my parents aren't going to be providing for me as much, so I'm trying to save as much money as I can. And now that I'm technically paying for bills, like I'm now going to start paying my phone bill and paying my parents like a monthly fee for how much they've driven me to work and stuff. Now I need to start worrying about how much money I'm actually going to have. And it's been really working. I haven't gone any crazy shopping. I've not bought a lot of stuff, and I'll buy the occasional one thing or buy something, but I would not shopping like how I used to shop back then. When I was in high school, I was a crazy shopaholic, especially for surprise toys. I remember I was super into surprise toys, like Shopkins, Elbow Surprise, any little surprise toy I could get my hand on, I would buy and use any money that I had saved up just to buy surprise toys. And I wish I could go back and tell myself you don't need to buy all that stuff, because now I have a bunch of stuff that I have or I have a lot of surprise toys hidden away that I don't need anymore. And I like the occasional little Sunny Angel, something like that, but I won't buy crazy amounts of them. And every single birthday present, I all the money I would get, I would just buy on surprise toys and stuff. And now I kind of wish I didn't do that, and now I kind of save my money by sitting. It's also kind of it's my autism as well. I was super hyper fixated on surprise toys, and that caused me to want to buy all the surprise toys with all the money that I had, and I would always be broke. I think my lowest point, I feel was one time there was these Shopkins that were kind of out of production for a while, and I found a small pack of them at CVS, and I convinced my brother, if you buy them, because he used to like the things that I liked, so if you buy them, I'll let you keep all of them, and I'll just keep the surprise one. And I feel that was my lowest moment, because I forced my brother to spend his money on Shopkins, and I'm I don't buy Shopkins anymore. I'm just people don't really talk about dangerous hyperfixations. I think I kind of broke it after a while, but hyperfixations can last for a long time. And I don't know, this is just my experience, but now I'm kind of weaned off of surprise toys and stuff, but I'm happy that I've stopped buying them for a long. I haven't stopped buying them completely, but I don't buy them in the quantity that I used to when I was younger, and in a younger teenager. But yeah, so that is a thing. But also, now let's talk about shopping in the way of gift giving. Now, I always especially this time of year, I love Christmas shopping. I'm pretty much done with my Christmas shopping right now, but I still have a little bit I need to do. And I love buying gifts. I love gift giving. Anytime I get to buy someone a little birthday gift or something, I always love doing that. And I always love just buying little trinkets and little stuff for people, and just figuring out what they like and buying it for them. That's always something I really like to do. And also, now I want to tell you guys some of my favorite stores that I love to shop at. So one of my favorite stores I obviously love is Target. I love going to Target. I love looking at like the makeup section and looking at new stuff, but I also love like Ulta and Sephora. Like they're really fun. I love looking at makeup and stuff and buying new makeup. And one of my most favorite stores ever that I haven't really gone to in a long time is Daiso. So for anyone that doesn't know, Daiso is a little like Japanese like store that sells like a bunch of like random stuff, kind of like a dollar store, but like people always call it like a Japanese dollar store, but like now it's like really expensive, so like it's not really, it's just kind of like the Japanese version of like a dollar store and stuff. And I love going there for like Japanese snacks, fun little stationery, makeup, stuff for my room and stuff for my apartment and stuff like that. I always loved going there, and like Daiso was always a fun store. If there was a Daiso close by, I would always ask to go to it. And we haven't been to like a Daiso in a long time, and I really, really want to go to a Daiso. Like when I go back to, because I'm planning on going back to where I went to college to go see some friends, and there was a Daiso close by, and I really want to go to the Daiso because Daiso is like one of my favorite places to go. And another store that I really like is Hot Topic and Box Lunch. They're like two of the same store, and I loved all the little fun trinkets. Like I don't really buy anything from Hot Topic or Box Lunch anymore, but I haven't really gone shopping. I haven't really gone to a mall in a long time, so I don't know. And what are some other stores? I like Burlington and like Ross and like all those kind of stores. I blow like a bunch of like little budget stores. They're always really fun. Like I got Pink Friday from like Marshalls. I got my first ever Viva La Juicy from, I think it was Marshalls as well. And I really, really liked it. And I just love doing like little like bargain shopping. Like I also really love a bargain. Like when I'm working at Kohl's, I get like a little little bonus. I get a discount, get a 50% discount, but like this December we're like able to do like our like discount gets increased to 35%. And Sephora was doing a 20% off coupon, and I used that coupon and I bought that Rare Beauty blush that I showed off in my new makeup videos, new makeup products get ready with me video. I got it for half the price. Of the amount that the blush was. And one of my coworkers, she bought over $1,000 worth of products at Sephora when that sale was going on, and she got it for $450. And I was like, that is crazy. But she probably did a lot of like Christmas shopping and stuff, and people probably wanted to get stuff. So yeah. So that is all the stuff that I have for you guys today. If you want me to do another video of me talking about shopping or any other topics, or the Let's Discuss Blanket ASMR video series, let me know, and I'll try to do that for you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow the Instagram down in the doobly doo. Well, and without further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have a nice and safe day. Bye.